Emily, here you are. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine, Mary. I'm just a bit tired.
You don't have to pretend with me, Emily. I can see it in your eyes, and I have seen and heard some things and hoped that they would stop, but they didn't stop. So, I already know what's bothering you, and I've come to tell you that you shouldn't keep it to yourself anymore.
You're right, I can hardly keep it inside me, and I don't know what I did to deserve this, Mary, and it's just getting worse and worse each day.
You don't know because you didn't do anything, that's why. And nobody deserves this kind of treatment. I've been there too, Emily, and I know what it's like. Every day feels like a battle you cannot win, right?
Exactly, and no matter how hard I try to ignore them, their actions still hurt me, their words still affect me. They make me feel so small, so worthless, and I don't understand why.
You're not worthless. None of us are. It's them who have the problem, not you or me. This is what should be understood once and for all, by everyone.
You're right. I wish I could be as strong as you, Mary. You always seem so resilient, like nothing can break you.
Oh, maybe. If only you knew. I've cried myself to sleep many times and I can count, but do you know what kept me going? Knowing that there were other vulnerable souls in this world fighting the same battle. Knowing that I was not alone. Knowing that made me feel stronger and braver.
I guess we, the victims, are not alone, are we?
Absolutely not. And when you get this, you can get through anything. You rise above their hate and cruelty, Emily, just like I did. You show them that their words or actions can't break you.
Thank you, Mary. I don't know what I'd do without you.
You'll never have to find out, I promise. We're stronger together.
Can you believe that? Bullies. In our school, I thought this was the safest and friendliest place in the whole world. Of course I can't believe it. How could they treat someone like that? It's despicable. And why aren't Emily and Mary telling anyone about it? I guess they are too afraid. They fear their bullies so much, they'd rather suffer in silence than face the consequences of asking for help. But now that we know about this, everything will have to change. You're right, we have to take a stand. Those bullies need to be held accountable for their action. If we choose to do nothing for the victims, we are not better than the bullies. We'd become their accomplices, wouldn't we? But what if reporting this will make things worse? We can't let fear stop us from doing what's right. If we don't speak up, who will? You're right, we have to be brave for those who can be. Together we can make a huge difference. We can help our school become a better place for us and for all the other children who will come to study here. Good afternoon, Principal Adams, and thank you for receiving us.
Hello, Zoe and Sarah. You're welcome. What can I do for you today?
We have information about at least one victim of bullying, and we want to report it. They told us to come to you if anything like that happens. And the other teachers have also said many times that such behaviors will never be tolerated in our school.
Well, I'm never glad to hear about a case of bullying, but I'm proud of you both for speaking up. Of course, we'll take immediate action. The victims should know that it is never their fault and that they are not alone. We are here for everyone. However, we can't do anything to help unless we know help is indeed needed. So thank you for reporting the bullying so that we can reach properly.
But what if the bullies retaliate?
Retaliation is a concern, but we have measures in place to protect you. We take all reports seriously and handle them confidentially. Everybody should know that in case of bullying, it is vital to speak up.
Isn't there anything we can do to prevent bullying?
Building a culture of respect and empathy is key. Treating others with kindness is the least we can do. But there will always be those like Emilia and Mary who need to be protected from meanness and cruelty by people like you and me.
Thank you, Principal Adams. We will remember what you said. Do you hear it? The silent screams echoing in the corridors of your school, of any school. They are the cries of those who suffer in silence, the echoes of the bullied souls who carry the weight of their torment alone. The undeserved nastiness, the whispered insults, the mocking laughter, and the cruel taunts that cut deeper than any blade. Don't ignore them just because they are not meant to hurt you. They say sticks and stones may break bones, but mean words, repeatedly thrown at someone, can shatter spirits.
You walk your school halls every day pretending not to see, not to hear. You turn a blind eye to the bruises hidden beneath long sleeves, to the tear-stained face concealed behind fake smiles. But how long can you ignore the pain that feasts beneath the surface?
Bullying isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's a plague that infects the very soul of a school community. It thrives in the shadows, full by our silence, our indifference, and while we stand our divine, another innocent soul withers away, crushed beneath the weight of cruelty.
If you know what it's like to be on the receiving end of their hatred, to feel like you're drowning in a sea of loneliness and despair, you should refuse to be silent any longer, refuse to let their words define you, to let their lack of humanity consume you.
Because you are more than their words, more than their laughter. You are a survivor, a warrior, rising from the ashes of their inhumanity.
So, listen closely, you wonderful souls, for your voices will never be silenced. Together, we can stand against the tide of hatred and intolerance. For in unity there is strength, and in solidarity there is hope. Let us build together a world where safety and acceptance are not mere words.
Let us build a present rather than dream about a future where everyone is included. Let us make sure that our world is a space where anyone can belong and feel at home.
This is the best kind of legacy that we should leave behind.
A legacy of kindness for the entire humanity, where children of all ages can be happy and kind.
So, let's remind ourselves daily that our legacy won't be measured by wealth or power, but by the positive impact we leave on the world.